Ladies and gentlemen, it is Infinity Break, and I cannot seem to catch a break. I wanted to take some time in between my uploads just to relax and just take a break, and of course an awesome mod had to come out. So today I am talking to you guys about it and telling you about this amazing mod that literally just came out the other day. With a lot of the hype surrounding a lot of the new mods that are coming out for Skyrim, a lot of them centered around new lands and remaking old games, such as the mods Skyblivion, Skywind, the Beyond Skyrim project. A lot of these mods have got people excited for what we can see in the near future, but this mod that just came out literally yesterday is doing exactly that by remaking the classic that is Daggerfall. So like I said, ladies and gentlemen, this is an Infinity Break, and I am here to tell you today, what is Skygerfall and why should you play it? Now, I know what you're thinking. Infinity. How the heck did someone remake Daggerfall inside of Skyrim? It is one of the biggest games ever created. Procedurally generated around every single corner, and it has one of the biggest maps in all of gaming history. How the heck did someone remake Daggerfall within the game that is Skyrim? Well, it's simple. The mod I'm talking about today, Skygerfall, does not aim to recreate every little itty-bitty aspect of Daggerfall. It simply goes and tries to remake the entirety of the main quest line. That means every dungeon related to the quest, every creature that you might encounter, and every other system that might play a role within the main story is available through this mod. And let me just say that this mod alone is just impressive. You might be seeing the footage and you might be thinking to yourself, this isn't that crazy. But what if I told you it wasn't made by a group of people? This isn't a Beyond Skyrim level team. This is one singular person. Oricus Zero is the mod author behind this mod, and he spent 2 years on this mod by himself with maybe some minor help from 1 or 2 people for a couple little things. Besides that, everything from this mod, he said, was made by him, and for all intents and purposes, this mod is his. The scripting, implementing, some of the voice acting, all of the nav meshing, level design, and bare bones landscaping was done alone in 2 years in this guy's spare time. If that's not impressive, I don't know what is, because most people have a team dedicated to remaking stuff like this, and for one guy to do it with some minor help here and there is definitely a display of this guy's skill, and it has me really hoping for what we could see in the future if this guy gets assistance. I know I'm trying to show you the mod, and for all intents and purposes, I am. In the background it's showing right now, and I can tell you that it's so fun to see the awesome custom spells that return from Daggerfall, such as levitation, and the mark and return, which is basically you put a marker down and you can return to it. They look awesome, the weapons look cool, the voice acting that he did himself is awesome, and it does recreate the levels so accurately. And that is why I'm saying if you guys want to go assist him on this project and you want to make it a full-scale recreation of Daggerfall, go ahead and find him on the Nexus. I will link the mod and his page directly so that you can message him if you want to. If you're good with landscaping, coding, scripting, other such things like that, like voice acting, message this guy and see if you can assist him in any way, shape, or form, because he's not opposed to continuing the mod. He said that if it got enough attention and people really liked it, he might continue working on it and add things like guilds, side quests, new areas, new dungeons, because right now the only thing in the game is the main story stuff, which means only the dungeons that are related to the main story, only the villages related to the main story, only some inns that are related to the main story. None of the towns are really recreated, and the main overworld just kind of looks a little bit not bad, but not entirely super detailed like vanilla Skyrim or a lot of these new lands mods. A lot of it is just basic. And the reason for this is Skygerfall does not aim to recreate the experience of Daggerfall, it merely attempts to recreate the story, the narrative, the main quest line, and it does that well. I actually really found myself enjoying the game. I actually found myself playing the mod and really wanting to see more of what this guy did. And it's very interesting to think that from the screenshots you think it's not going to be that graphically impressive, but once you actually enter a dungeon and see the way that it's laid out, it actually works pretty well. It's very interesting to see the Daggerfall graphics in a Skyrim-esque kind of setting. The way that they're laid out, and the way that you can actually go down the hall and see how high the ceilings are, compared to something like Daggerfall Unity, which kind of makes it feel a little bit more enclosed. It makes it feel a little bit smaller than it actually is. Once I was outside, I could see things in the distance. I actually felt like the world was huge. I saw the world map and it was huge. I saw places I could go and it felt awesome, even though it didn't look that impressive because of the fact that only one guy has worked on it, and I'm pretty sure he hasn't put that much effort into the overworld. It still is kind of interesting to see the potential that this mod holds. So I definitely recommend to you guys to at least check this out and play through the story, because once you're done with the story, you can move on into your just regular playthrough of Skyrim with whatever weapons, gear, and magic that you've actually managed to obtain. It's very cool, it's fun to play, and it really feels like there's something more here that can be made. And mark my words, if this mod gets the right amount of skilled people behind it and it gets the right amount of development time that it needs, then I really truly believe that Skygerfall could be even better than Skyblivion and Skywind, and that's saying a lot. Well, that's a video. I know I came out with this video out of nowhere. The mod literally came out like 2 or 3 days ago, at least at the time of recording this. So it definitely hit me out of nowhere, and I thought I had time, but then I saw people start talking about it, and I'm like, I need to talk about it, because I saw it like literally an hour or two after it came out. So it's definitely something that's worth your time, and thank you so much for watching this if you have up to this point. Go check out this mod, go check out the mod author if you think you can help him, and I hope you guys found out something interesting today through my video. I hope you guys continue to watch this stuff, and I hope you guys continue to go out there and strive to break infinity. You guys have a nice day, night, evening, wherever and whenever you're at, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take it easy now.